Hello, men and women of God. My name is John with Jaabsha Church Outreach. And in this video, we're going to talk about new visitor follow-up strategy. Do you have one? You will after this video. New church visitor follow-up strategy. Do you have one? Now, this is without question a huge blind spot for churches. It just is, and it's a place where we as a church can improve. Now, for some churches, there is no follow-up system at all. We're not following up with first-time visitors when they visit our church, and we need to. And for many churches that do follow up, we're following up the wrong way. So the follow-up is typically, you'll get an email or maybe a text message if you provided your phone number on the first-time visitor form. But after that, that's it. There's no more follow-up. You may get 2 correspondences from the church, and that's it. After that, it's up on you. If you come back a second time, it'll be because you chose to and not because we pursued a second visit for you. We didn't ask for you to come back a second time. And if not that, you'll go on a group text where you're now getting group text with a bunch of people that you don't know because you provided your phone number. And though you didn't ask to be on here, here you are. So we can do this differently. And it can actually be done through automation. And being done through automation, it takes the workload off of someone who has to do this manually because it's easy to get burned out doing that. And there's many other advantages to doing it that way that we're going to talk about. Now, there's many software out there that you can automate certain parts of it, but they're limited. For instance, you can do a email outreach software that'll email and you can get responses through emails. You can send people to websites or work forms or something of that nature through links in the emails, but that's all that it can do. Or text messages software that can do text messages, but that's all they can do. Now, in the Jaabsha Church Outreach software that's built on the high-level platform, we can use workflows to do this for us. And with workflows, there's a whole litany of things that can be done to reach out to new visitors, to follow up with them. And not only follow up with them, but follow up with them the right way. Now, here's this workflow. Let's take a look at it. And in this workflow, it can be triggered by any number of things. It can be triggered by a contact change, a contact created, a tag, which you can use as a new visitor tag, and it triggers this workflow. And you can go through this, and all of these can be used as a trigger. Call status, email events, customer reply to an email, yes or no. Click this link if you would like to go to pizza night on Saturday. And all these items can be used as a trigger link to set this workflow off. Now, in the service I offer for churches, there is a prayer request workflow. And in that prayer request workflow, there is a survey form for someone who responds to the prayer request, and that prayer request is returned to them. There is a survey. Now, in this survey, it's just a couple of questions. This workflow sequence can easily be triggered by something as simple as a survey that goes out to first-time visitors, asking them, what was your experience like? What did you like about the service? What is it that you saw that we can improve? Now, this is the marketer in me just bringing my marketing experience to the table because we could use some better systems for doing things to improve new visitor retention, to get them back into the church. Now, once they fill out and they submit the survey, now you're working with data. Now, I know, well, everybody's not going to respond to that survey. No, they're not. But some will. And it's those that respond to the survey that gives you the data that you need to improve your systems or your strategies. And that's the goal. Over time, you have new visitors telling you what you need to do in order to keep new visitors coming back to your church. Now, on the group text, you have some churches that'll put you on a group text, and now you're on this group text with all these people that you don't know. Well, through this system, now you can send them a text message asking them, hey, we're having pizza night. Would you like to come? Click yes or no. And now you know they're telling you whether or not they want to be on your group text. They're there because of their choice and not yours. They said, yes, I want to go to pizza night. And not only that, if you're sending a group text to people, and it's even new visitors, they're on a group text, what if they don't want to be on it? First, they didn't ask to be on it. Now, what if they choose not to be on it? They don't want to be on it anymore. Now they go on their phone and they block your number. Well, through this system, you give them an option. With emails and text messages, there's an opt-out option. Because on the group text that's coming from a cell phone, there's no option to opt out. Well, now you have an option. If you no longer want to receive emails, you can opt out. If you no longer want to be on the group text, you can opt out. And it opts them out of that system automatically. Not only that, if people want to be on the group text, if they change their mind later and 3 months later, they want to be on the group text that goes out to the members, they can opt in. And it's all done through automation. So imagine this. You can now set up 6 months worth of events. If you know you're going to have ladies' night every Thursday, you can put that in there, and for the next 6 months, that email or that text message will go out to everybody on there, and you can go in and out of that system through automation. It doesn't have to be done manually. Incredible system for following up with new visitors and keeping the current visitors all on the same page without having to do it manually. And it increases new visitor retention because they have choices now. They're choosing to get your emails. They're choosing to get your text messages versus we're just putting them on there. Or we give them 1 or 2 after they visited our church, and now there's no longer any more follow-ups with them. Well, this system will continue to follow up with them until they say, well, don't contact me anymore. But it's their choice. And giving them that choice, you're respecting their space. And they'll respect you for that. And their chances of coming back is increased because we're respecting their space and we're giving them the options to let them choose. So I hope that helped. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next video.